Hello, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. To all my new subscribers, hello and welcome. My name is Miriam. I am so happy to have you guys back here. It's been a while I did a sit down video like this. Mostly I have been vlogging. I do enjoy vlogging a lot. Vloggings are quite easy because you just hit record and you just start filming. But sometimes sit down videos like this, you have to actually sit down, write a script for the video, which is fun because you have ideas running through your mind, like, okay, this is what you want to do, what you want to do. But vlogging, you just start filming and that's it. Please follow me on Instagram at Miriam and Burrow, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much. What is happening to my voice? In today's video, I'll be talking about a book that I read that I so much enjoyed reading every single part of that book. It's the book Yinka, Where Is Your Husband by Lizzie Daniela Blackburn. This is such a good book. I highly recommend this book. There are so many lessons in this book. The story is very relatable. There are so many people that are going through what Yinka went through. And that is just why I decided to film this video, tell you guys some lessons I learned from the book. And before I start, if you like spoilers, you can go ahead and keep watching this video. But if you do not like spoilers, because sometimes I do enjoy spoilers, sometimes I'm watching a movie, I tend to watch the ending to know who is going to die, who will not die, who will survive, what will happen before I actually start watching the movie. But if you don't like spoilers, you can pause this video, go and finish reading the book Yinka, Where Is Your Husband, then come back to this video and watch and enjoy. Before I start, let me just give you guys a quick summary of the book. Yinka is a 31-year-old black woman, and she got her degree from Oxford University, and her mom is pressuring her to get a husband. That is the summary. That is the summary of the book. That is what the book is mainly about. So you get to see, and her sister is already, her younger sister is married. She got a baby at the end of the book. So all these were a lot of pressure on Yinka. So that is what the book is basically about. But the whole book, it's so interesting because you get to meet her family members. They're very funny. All the guys she wanted to date that it didn't work out, her cousins, her relations, her friends. It's a very nice, interesting book. From the title of the book, Yinka, Where Is Your Husband, you will realize that the writer deliberately used the alphabet Z instead of S for husband. Okay, aside the fact, and it's being pronounced Huzband, like how most Yoruba people pronounce the word husband. Mostly they have the H factor. They cannot pronounce H correctly at the beginning of words. For example, they cannot say house, they end up saying ows. They cannot say how, they end up saying ow. So it's husband, not husband. In the book, the writer referred to the word husband to mean a non-existent man in a non-existent marriage whose whereabouts is often asked by Nigerian mothers, by Nigerian moms and aunties of single British Nigerian women. By the time a girl turns 22, 23, 24, 25, the pressure for her to get married starts at that point. Aside the fact that that's her prime to get a husband, to get married, the other pressures from parents, family and friends, social media, aside parents telling you to hurry, to get married, you have your friends getting married, you feel pressured because you're the only one in the clique that is not married yet. And social media, you see so many wedding pictures everywhere, people getting married. By the time you enter Facebook, it's a pre-wedding photo from one pre-wedding photo to another, and you're wondering, everyone is getting married, what is happening to me? I don't have a boyfriend. So this kind of pressure starts from that age. Mostly is the girls that are being pressured to get married. The guys are not pressured because a guy can get married at any time, at any age. As far as you have the money, you will definitely get someone who wants to marry you. Just all you have to do is work hard, get the money, and you have someone by your side. But for girls, aside the fact that their biological clock is ticking, which is another reason why at some point people start freaking out. They want to get married, So yeah, all of this just can be a lot on someone. So my first lesson from the book is Yinka was insecure at some point in the book. We can see in the past that Yinka wanted to bleach. She wanted to change her skin color because she felt she was too dark. She changed her hair, all so that Alex will notice her. And guess what? Alex did not even see all this effort she was putting. At the end, he said he liked her friend Nana. Can you imagine? And what Yinka told the therapist at the end of the book was, you know how most magazine covers, most models, they are light-skinned. So Yinka thought maybe guys are drawn to light-skinned girls. So she wanted to change her skin color just for her to fit in. And I like what Nana told. Nana told her that she should define herself, or people would help her define herself. Yinka should have accepted the way she was. She would eventually meet someone who would like her for who she is. The person she was even trying to impress was not even impressed by what she was doing, which is really sad. And so many people are going through that. I've heard people saying they only want to date light-skinned women. You wonder, okay, why? Anyway, I know preferences comes. Everyone have his own preference, but it's kind of sad for someone to say he doesn't date dark women, he only dates light-skinned women. It's pretty sad because a dark-skinned woman would just feel, okay, what's the point of being dark when no one will actually like me? Most guys like light-skinned women. So all of these, at the end, she accepted who she is. I like who Yinka became at the end of the day. So we should accept how we are, accept our skin color, accept how we look. You should only change it because you want to change it, because you feel like you want to change it, and not because society says it should be this, not because someone says do this before I'll date you. You should actually first be happy with yourself. Her wrote to herself in her letter. She said she wants to be in a position where she's able to give and receive love. I think that is the point where this is how you love yourself, and this is how you want someone to love you, and you're ready to also to reciprocate and give out that love. So being secure is one. Being insecure can lead to so many things. The lesson from the book I got is desperation. Yinka was desperate at some points. You can see how she tried to impress Alex. She went all out on Valentine's Day just to prove to him that she can cook. She even started learning how to speak Yoruba, but she was trying to impress him. Sadly, Alex was not even impressed by all of this Yinka was doing. Guys can sense desperation. If a girl is desperate, guys can sense it. Girls, if a guy likes you, you don't have to go all the way to impress him. He will definitely try to impress you. He will go all out. You don't have to try to impress him with your cooking. You want to show that you can actually cook. That won't stop a guy from cheating if he wants to cheat on you. You can actually go to a guy's house, cook his food. Another girl will come and eat that food that you cooked. And so you don't have to try to impress a guy. If a guy likes you, he will go all out for you. He'll make plans to see you. He'll make plans to make you happy. Do not stress trying to impress a guy, because guys sense desperation. It's so funny that Alex was not even impressed with all what Yinka did. The cooking, even though Nana helped her with the cooking, but she made Alex to believe that she made those Nigerian dishes. Alex just kept complimenting the food. Yeah, it's nice, but that didn't make Alex want to date Yinka. Alex just saw her barely less than 5 minutes. He already figured out this is the girl he wants to date. Can you imagine? I really felt sad for Yinka when Alex told her it's Nana he likes. I really felt really sad for Yinka. This is really sad. Do not change because you're trying to impress a guy. At some point you'll get tired Imagine Yinka kept trying to prove she can cook, prove she can speak Yoruba. At some point she'll get tired because she knows this is not what she likes doing. If a guy likes you, you don't have to go all the way to impress him because he will try to impress you, so to get your attention. Even when she picked up her phone to video call Emmanuel, he could actually sense desperation. Yinka was just desperate at that point. It wasn't even working out. It was not working out. If it's going to work out, it will work out. He'll be the one to do all the chasing. Girls, men are naturally chasers. You do not have to go all the way to chase them. They'll do the job. That's how they are built. That is how they are. Do you realize it's that guy that keeps calling you that you don't like? No matter how you miss his calls, he will still call you back. And it's the guy you like, is the one you like that you want to date that is not calling you. You're wondering, what is happening? Well, he is not feeling you the way you're feeling him. Now, if a guy likes you, no matter what, he will go after you. For example, you can see Derek. Derek is that good guy who is that type of guy who will go all the way out to get what you want, to make you happy. But it's that guy you don't want to date that is doing all the things you want that guy you like to be doing. But he's not doing it. And Yinka was a bit hard when she realized Derek was dating Vanessa, and she was like, wow. Okay, this guy is trying to please her because he said he likes her, and she just got scared and started acting really funny. Though I understand that, but it's actually that guy that is going all the way to make you happy. He is the one you not like at the end of the day. It's the other one that is not even replying your text messages is the one you like. It's just sad. Another lesson from the book is pressure from parents. Yinka's mom kept pressurizing Yinka to bring a husband home, and that had so much effect on Yinka. Aside the fact that the mom kept praying for Yinka publicly in front of everyone for Yinka to get a husband, you can imagine how that feels like. That has so much effect on Yinka because she was tried really hard to get someone. Aside the fact that Rachel's wedding was coming close at Rachel, and so she wanted to get a +1 to the wedding, and so she really wanted to get someone she go to the wedding with, and the whole pressure was a lot. If your parents are really pressurizing you to get married, you should try to talk to them, to tell them how it's having so much effect on you. It's not about getting someone, it's getting the right person. What if you get married to the wrong person? At the end of the day, the marriage doesn't work out. It's not a problem. They'll say, oh, this one, she cannot keep her home. Oh, this one, this, that. Someone said, you know how they'll say, don't marry in a rush, so you don't marry the wrong person? They also said you can also marry late and still marry the wrong person. So I like what the therapist told Yinka, that Yinka should try. At that point, Yinka couldn't face her mom to talk to her about the effect the pressure is having on her. But later on, she was able to talk to her mom, and her mom understood what Yinka was going through. If you have so much pressure from your parents pressurizing you to get married, you can, even though it's hard, but you can try and have a sit-down talk with them to explain to them the effect it's having on you. Because you on your own, you're also praying to have a boyfriend, have a husband, to get married. And then they also keep adding so much pressure on you. And then you go out, friends also pressure on you, social media pressure on you. Like, it's a lot. Another lesson I learned is therapy. The writer tried to show us the importance of therapy. The Novan went to therapy, Yinka therapy, even Ola signed up for therapy. We should look for help if we need help. If you're going through something, there's therapy where you can talk to someone, you can confide in someone that your secrets are safe with them, and they would help you. Therapies are there to help people. So many people, it actually worked for them. At some point, Yinka didn't want to see a therapist, but all thanks to her friends, Nana, Denovan, who encouraged her to see a therapist. Please, if you need help, you can sign up to see a therapist. That will really help you. That will really go a long way. Another lesson I learned is determination. You can see how Nana was very determined to have her fashion show. It was a success. Even after Yinka was made redundant, she didn't give up. She was still determined to get a job. She realized that maybe charity is actually her true calling, even though at some point she didn't want to go back to charity. But she was really determined to get a job, to do something. So we'll actually be determined to do something that will help us. Another important lesson I learned is the ability to give back. I like what Yinka said in her letter to herself. She said that she wants to find love. She wants when she's ready to give and receive love. It's one thing to be able to give and one to be able to receive. Some enter relationships, they are broken. So of course you're broken. It's pretty hard for you to give love because you're trying to get by, you're trying to heal. If you're broken, try and heal before you go into a new relationship. You don't have to stress the other person because you are broken. We have so many broken people right now. People don't heal before they jump into relationships. So we have so many broken people, broken relationships. Please try and heal so you'll be in a position to give and receive love. Last lesson is standing for yourself. I like how Yinka stood up for herself. You know how her cousin Rachel, Ola, Rachel is always trying to please Ola. Ola is the princess they don't want to annoy. Yinka is the one that should always go and apologize. I liked how Yinka stood up for herself because sometimes if we do not stand up for ourselves, people will walk all over us. Do not allow people to look down on you, to talk to you anyhow, just because they feel they are above you. Or stand up for yourself if you have to stand up for yourself. So I have come to the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed watching my video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.